Hello everyone, Rich here, back for another Minecraft ship tutorial video, and today this is my tutorial on how to build the Solent Tugboat, which is something me and Bri put together. It's probably based on a real thing, but it's a fictional build, so this is our Solent Class Tugboat. Some of the details not showing up, which is surprising. There's meant to be headlights on it, but never mind. Anyway, that's our build there, so this is our little tugboat. The hull is slightly modified from the Epperton hull, but the rest of it is scratch made, and this is what we're going to be building. So a few stats of this build: the keel, which is over there already, is 56 blocks long. The full length of the ship is 65 blocks. The width is 15, and the red hull is 5 high. So it's a fairly modest build, and we're going to do it all in one video. So what we're going to do is just start with the hull of the ship, of course, which is the easiest part. So like I say, we've got the keel already laid. That's Edmund Fitzgerald over there. And so here's the keel already. So like I say, the keel is 56 blocks long, and if you're going to be building this on the water, then you're going to want to build this 4 blocks below the surface. Now for the red part of the hull, I'm using red terracotta, and for the green, I'm using green terracotta, but the colour you can change yourself. The red is also red concrete on the main superstructure, but like I said, this is just a fictional ship. You can colour code it however you want, but this is how I'm going to do it. So we're going to start on the left side, and we're going to start on the 4th block of the keel. So 1, 2, 3, 4 back, and we're going to add a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 rows of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a row of 28, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. And then curving in, we want 2 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 1, 2, 2 again, 1, 2. And you should have 2 blocks of the keel poking out the back. So that's one side done there. So while I'm here, I may as well do the other side. Saves a bit of time. So it's actually the same on both sides. So it's the 4, and then the 5, 5, 5, and then the 28. Like so, and then the 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 2 and the 2. And there we go. There's the base plate of our ship or tug done there. Now, before we move on to building the hull upwards, we want to go to the front of the 28. So this is on the front of the left side. So on the front of the 28, we want to go out on the top block. On the front block, we go out 2 and 2 like that. I do the same on the other side. So it's out 2 and 2. That's the front part. And then to the back of the 28, we want to go out 2, 1, 2. And then from this block here, we go forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And on top of that, 2 like that. Same the other side, back end of the 28, go out 2, and then forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on top of the end block 2 like that. And then from these end blocks here, we're going to join them together front to back, like so. So that's the top part, and then the underside part. So it just makes the hull slightly higher, slightly wider, like that. And then do the same the other side. If you're wondering what that is, that's the Queen Mary 2. I just spent a few days building the ass end of that thing. Yep, and then the underside for this part. And there we go. So that's our hull started, so like that. And then if you want to, this is an optional thing, you can go ahead and add signs. I'm going to add signs anyway, because why not? I'll do some pink signage here. So it's basically central sign, which I've already put. So middle one there, and then we go 1, the next one along, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5 here, and then 6 above that, and then 7 above that. So that's the front part of the hull done. I do the same on the other side. I'll do that as well, may as well. So 1 there, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, oop, not that one, 6 there, and then 7 there. So that's how those ones are labelled. So that's where you want to build the hull sections. I do the same on the back, just get these ones out of the way. So it's 0 in the middle. You don't have to do it, these are just an easy marker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then the next phase 1, 2, 2, and then 3, 4, like that, on, this ain't helping. 5, no, 5, and then 6, and then 7. There we go. So that's all the hull marked out and labelled, and it should look something like that. So this is the front end over here, of course. So what we'll do, I'll do a quick jump cut while I get my notes ready to build the hull, and then we should move on. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. Hopefully the sound's working. Sorry if the volume keeps going up and down. My microphone is sort of auto-adjusting. But anyway, what we're going to do now is build the hull upwards. So what we're going to do one side at a time. So I'm going to work on the left side. I'm also going to do the red and the green together. So we're going to start at section 0. And for section 0, we want to build forward in red 2, 1, 2, 2 again, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, and 1, like that. And then in green, up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So that was section 0. Moving on to section 1. Like I say, I'm just doing one side, but you can do both sides at the same time. It's entirely up to you what you want to do. Anyway, section 1, we want forward 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And 1. Like that. And then in green, forward 2. 1, 2. And then up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So that was section 1. Now on to section 2. We want in red forward 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, like that. And then in green, forward 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, up 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. Moving on to section 3, we want in red forward 2 rows of 5, no, 1 row of 5, sorry, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then in green, up 2, 1, 2, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 2, 1, 2. There we are. And then moving on to number 4. Section 4, we want in red forward 2 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then in green, up 2, 1, 2, up 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2, 1, 2, like that. And then once you get to the end of that 2 at the top, you build backwards 2. 1, 2, like that. So it creates a straight top like that. So that was section 4. Now we move on to section 5. And for section 5, on top of that block, you remove the block above it and replace that with 2 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3. 1, 2, 3, and 2. 1, 2. And then in green, forward 2. 1, 2. Up 2. 1, 2. Up 2 again. 1, 2. And that's fine because the hull does drop down in height, so that's fine. Now we move on to number 6. And for row number 6, we want forward 5. So remove the block again and replace it with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3. 1, 2, 3, and 2. 1, 2. And then in green, forward 2, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then up 2. 1, 2. Like that. And then lastly on to number 7, we want forward 3. 1, 2, 3, and 2, 1, 2, and then in green, forward 2, 1, 2, and then up 2, 1, 2, like that. And that is our hull looking like that. And what we can do then is just go on the inside and fill in the gaps. So I should do this as quick as I can. And then the green bits as well. And that should be the front half done. Like so, you can see the hull does drop down in height by about 2 blocks, so that's how that should look. It's not brilliant, not perfect, but you know, it's a thing, and that's how that looks. So that's one side of the hull done. You just want to do the same on the other side, and then move on to the back end. So the back end of the hull is kind of the same, but slightly askew, if you know what I mean. So for section 0 at the back, I'm just going to work on the left side again. So once I've done both sides, once I've done the front and the back, I'll just copy it to the other side. For section 0, we want to go in red up 3. 1, 2, 3. And then, trying to work this one out, forward 2, back 2. 1, 2, and then 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. And then in green, back 2, 2, 2, 2, and 1. Like that. Check the prototype, make sure I got it right. I think I have. So that's section 0. And then moving on to section 1, we want in red, back 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then in green, back 2, 2, and 1, like that. Now move on to section 2. Section 2 we want back 2 2, 1 2 1 2, and then back 4, 1 2 3 4, in 3 1 2 3, and then in green 2 2 2 2 and 1, like that. Make sure I get that right. Kind of hard to tell from various angles, but anyway. On to section 3. If this all goes wrong, then I'll blame myself. Anyway, section 3, we want back 2 2, 1 2 1 2, and then 4 1 2 3 4, and 3 1 2 3, and then in green 2 2 1, like that. And then back to the red, back to number 4 rather. For number 4 we want red 4, back 4 1 2 3 4, and then 2 1 2, and then 3 1 2 3, and 4 1 2 3 4, and then in green back 2 2 1, and then on to number 5. And for number 5 we want to remove the block above and replace that with 4 1 2 3 4, and then 3 rows of 3, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, and then in green we want to go back 3 1 2 3, and then 2 1 2 and 1, like that. Marvellous. Now go down to section 6, and for section 6 we want in red back 2 1 2, and then 3 1 2 3 3 again, 1 2 3, and then in green back 3 1 2 3, and then 2 2 1 2 1 2, like that. And then lastly on to number 7, we want in red back 4, so 1 2 3 4, and then 3 1 2 3, and then in green back 2 2 1 2 1 2 and 1, like that. Marvellous. So that's our stern of our tug. So what we should do now, go on the inside of that and just fill in the gaps like we did with the hull, the bow at the front. Fill in the gaps, and then with the green as well. So you can tell the stern here is much lower because the ship is quite a shallow hull on this vessel, on this area, so she sits quite low. But there we are. So that's the back end, looking like that. So that's all filled in. So what I'll do now is just do the side panel, which is the red part between the front and the back, like so. Just build it to the height of the red front and red back without adding too much front and back, like so. And then the green parts, just add that 3 high across the top along the side, like so. And there we go, there's one side of our hull done, and that's sort of 50% of our tug done, or at least half of the hull anyway. So that's how that should look. Like I say, you just do the same on the other side, get all the same design done, and everything should line up fine. And what I'll do now, I should just cheat a little bit and use World Edit to copy to the other side, because you know, I can do that. So I'll just quickly copy, paste, and then flip to the other side. So I shall stand here above the keel, so just use copy, and then flip to the right, and then paste. And there we go, there's both sides done. So like I say, I'm cheating a little bit, but it's such a small build, you can get away with it pretty quickly. So there's our hull done, basically a rather large bathtub at the moment. And the last job you want to do for the hull is just to fill in the floor, which is all red terracotta, so I shall just do this fairly quickly as well. I should have done this first, and I wouldn't have to have bloody copied it, filled it in afterwards. So I could have just done one side and then copied it, but lo and behold, me being not very bright. What I can do, I can just fill in one side and then copy it. There we go, that'd be an easier one, wouldn't it? There we go, one side filled in. I'll just quickly copy that again. So just copy, flip, paste. There we go, floor filled in. And there we go, so that is our hull done, like so. There will be a propeller and a rudder to go on later on, but we'll worry about that later. So what I shall do now, I shall do another jump cut while I work out the next phases, and then we shall move on. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is add the ship's deck, which will go on the inside of the hull. So we're going to go to the front of the very front of the hull on the inside, and go to the second block down, so the tip of the bow, the front of the ship is right there. Second block down on the inside, we're going to add 7 blocks back in wood, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then underneath that we want back 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then for underneath that just go the full length of the rest of the ship, so it goes down in a 3 tier, so 1 tier, 2 tier, and then the third tier goes to full length. So we just do this all the way down the centre of our hull, like all the way to the back there, and like so. And then what you want to do then, either side, you just fill in the wood all the way out to the side. So I do the first couple of rows like that, and then underneath do the same, and then underneath that do the same again. So that's the first, that's half of the front bits done. I just do the other half on the other side. Like so, and then the last part like so. So that's the first 2 tiers done, and then the rest of the hull, the rest of the deck just fill in flat like so. I'll do the first few bits like so, and then I'll edit the rest, because it's quite a long, well, fairly long tug for what it is. So you can see the deck goes like that all the way to the back end, so that's how that should look. Well, I think what I'll do to save a bit of time, I'll just stand on the end here and just use the fill tool. So I use the fill oak wood blocks. I don't know. What is it, oak? I don't know. Oak. I don't know. Oh, oak planks, isn't there? There we go. Planks like that by 200. There we go. So that's one side filled in like that, and then the other side like that. There we go. So I'm still getting used to this version of Minecraft, so having to remember what things are. But anyway, there's the deck filled in, and you don't look too bad. So that's that job done there. Now for the deck house, which is going to go in 2 phases, is all in red. So it's, well, red with a white roof. So what we'll do, we'll go to the center again, and we're going to go to this. We're going to go back from the center to the bottom, or to the last ridge. So the first ridge just there, and the second ridge just here. We're going to go to the second block back from there. So 1, 2 back from the bottom ridge, like that. So you got ridge, and then the bottom there. So basically it sits on the main flat deck. So 2 blocks back from that. This is the center block. 2 blocks back from that, and then this deck house is going to be 7 wide. So 1, 2, 3 that way. 1, 2, 3 that way. And then the sides are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then across the back, like so. And then on the inside, we're going to add the deck inside. So on the inside of the foundations, just add the deck, raise the deck up a little bit by 1 block on the inside like that, because this area is just raised up. So you fill that all in with wood like that. And then this red deck here, or deck house, will be 5 high. So it's already 1 high, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 high all the way around. So that's one side there, and then across the back. And then the other side. Like that, and then across the front. And there we go, so there's this, well, it's basically a square at the moment, but that's that. So for next we're going to add windows, so we get our, where do we get glass from? Glass there. Get our windows, and we're going to add 3 windows across the front, so from the centre, second block down, put a window like that, and then 1 each side of that, so there's a window like that. And then on the side we'll put 1 window just there. Same on the other side, a window just there. So your front windows, so the front windows are basically 2 blocks above the bottom, but of course on the inside there'll be 1 block above the bottom because the deck is raised up inside. So that's that. And then we're going to want a pair of doors, so we get our doors. Where do you get doors from? They're usually in here. Oh, there they are, wood doors. and we're going to leave a gap from the window, and then one block above the bottom here, just cut a hole for doors, pair of doors. You can see the doors are raised up. And then I think on the prototype I used stairs, didn't I? Yeah, we'll get stair blocks as well. Use those. And put stairs underneath like that, so the stairs are raised, the doors are raised up. And then same on this. Oh, what's this? Oh, yeah. Door there. Same on this side, but doors there, and then the stairs underneath. Bit of lag then, and there we go. So that's kind of what you want. And then for the roof, what we're gonna do here is just add a white slab roof, or quartz slabs. Add this for the roof, like so. Like that. They don't look too bad. And then what I did on the prototype, we have sort of headlights. So what we'll do, I'll get a quartz stairs, wherever they are, quartz stairs, and we shall add. We shall remove 2 blocks or 2 slabs on either side of the centre like that. So 2 slabs like that, and we'll put stairs in there like that. So it looks a bit like that. And what we'll do, we'll get picture frames, which I can never find. So we need picture frames. No, what are they called? Frames, I suppose. Frames. There we go. An item frame. Get item frames, and then get yellow. Either yellow concrete or yellow terracotta, whichever you want to do. These are quite good. So you put an item frame and then a block in there to make it look like it's a headlight or a spotlight or whatever. So you got lights like that. That is quite neat. So that's the little job done there. And then what we're going to do now is extend the deck house. So we'll go behind the deck house sides, and from the back corners we shall extend the deck house by 22. So from the corners go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, like that. And then across the other side as well, 22 back from there. And then across the back like so. And then this is going to be 3 high. So not quite as tall, and it's also the same height. It's also deck level as well, so you don't need to put any deck on the inside. So lag then. Just get this all done. I'm getting some really bad lag right now, which is really frustrating, as you saw right then. So just fill in this all like that, and then the other side as well. Like that, and then the roof again with white slabs all the way from front to back, so get the slabs on. It's going to take a little while, but we'll get it. Just sort of realised that this ship is kind of a Christmas theme with the colour scheme, the green and the red. Very Christmassy colours. Wasn't intentional, it was just the way it came out, but there we go. Am I near the end? Yeah. Promise slabs are frustrating to put down as well. Doubling them up is really annoying. But anyway, there's the roof done, and it don't look too bad. So what we'll do now, we'll just go to the back corners, and what we'll do, we'll just try and look at the prototype. What we'll do, we'll leave a 2 block gap, so 1, 2, and go on the 3rd block. We'll put a door. It's also helpful if I have a door ready. So get our door, and put a door just there. Look at the prototype again, and then we'll put a window in, like that, and then a 2 block gap, a window. And then another 2 block gap, and then a window, and then a door. Just using single doors. And then we'll just put another pair of windows. So put a window, 2 block gap, and then a window, like that. And I'm sort of wondering why mine's shaped differently, but a bit confused by that. Or are those double doors? They're single doors, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows. Oh, well, I'll put another window in. Why not? There we go. That's how that looks. So I've got 6 windows in there, and they don't look too bad. So that's that job done there. So do the same the other side. 2 block gap, put a door in there, like so, and then 1 window, 2 windows, 3 windows, and then a door again, and then another 3 windows. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. So that's the deck house looking like that. Marvellous. Now on the front of the deck house, let's look at the prototype a second. We want to add some more blocks, so what we'll do, we shall go to the front of the deck house, and in front of the deck house, I think, why is it lagging like that? Oh, that's really frustrating. Anyway, on the front of the deck house we shall add 5 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 on top of that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 in front of that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, to create a sort of storage thing. And then using white carpet, white carpet, like so, we'll just put carpet on top. So we'll give it the make it sort of look like the roof of the deck house, make it blend in with that. And there we go, there's our deck house looking not too bad. So that's that job done there, and looking pretty good. So we've got our deck house. Like I say, the window placement's a bit different to the prototype. I just realising they're 3 gaps rather than 2, but it works out nonetheless. So yeah, that's not too bad. So what I'll do now, I should do a jump cut while I get ready to do the next phase, and I shall return in just a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is move on to the ship's funnel and antennas. Well, the funnel will be in a second, but we're going to add some detail to the deck house, to the wheelhouse first. So on the roof of the wheelhouse, on the back of it, go from the back corners here, and go in 1 block, or go in diagonally 1 block to here, and put a black block, and then same the other side, diagonally in from the back, put a black block there, like so. And then for antennas, which I've got on the prototype, we're going to go from the back corners on the back here, just there like that. We're going to add antennas which are 6 high, and they are in wood fence. So 1, 2, 3, 3, oh, damn it, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So that's 6 high. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So that's that one. Well, those 2 done like that. So that's that. So what we're going to do now is to add the funnel, which is all in black. Well, it's black with a couple of stripes. The stripes are optional, you can put them wherever you like, but what we'll do, go behind the wheelhouse, onto the deck, onto the roof of the main deck house, and go to the 6th block back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then cut a hole, 4 long, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 either side like that. And that's where your funnel is going to go. The funnel is that shape basically, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. So you'll have a little spout in the middle, and if you want to, you can build this right down to the deck inside. So build it down like that. This is just optional. If you're doing an interior, it probably makes sense, but if not, then don't worry, because I won't be doing an interior. I'll have to ask Pipkin. Oh, if I get outside again now. So there's our funnel basin like that. So that's the bottom. Just basically class this on the roof here as the bottom of the funnel. So you just want to build that to 14 high. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Like that. And then build it up like so. 14 high. Like that. Like that. Like so. There we are. So that's 14 high. Not a very good detailed funnel, but you can add some colour to it like I did on the prototype. Just add some stripes. So if I get my quartz blocks again, I would love a bit of quartz. I'm going to add a quartz stripe just below the top, like so. Makes it look like one of the Z stacks, doesn't it? And then roughly halfway down we'll do the same again. So go, I'll say roughly halfway, don't have to be exact, but put another stripe in just there. And there we go, there's our funnel done like that. And what we want to do now is get our wood fence again. Get hold of that, and we just put a wood fence along the front of the funnel, like so. Just go up about no, 10 blocks. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 blocks high like that. And that's your funnel done like that. And around the base of the funnel is going to be a bit more detail, so we need our quartz slabs like that. And around the sides we'll put some slabs, so 1, 2, 3 and 4 like that. Same the other side, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And for some little steam pipes or little valves, what we're going to do, we're going to get our flower pots. I never work out what these bloody things are. So what they're called, plant pots. Nope. Where do they come under? Pot? Oh, there we are. Get a either flower pot or a decorated pot. You just use a normal pot. And what we'll do, I'll put those pots on top of those bits there to make them look like sort of valves and things on top of those slabs. And there we go. That's that little jobby done there. Right, so next job we want to do is to build a lifeboat, which is going to go on the back of the deck house. So we're going to go to the back of the funnel, and we're going to go to the 5th block back. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to cut a hole 3 wide, like so, and then 7 long. So 3 wide like that, and 7 long. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and like that. So basically just cutting the roof open, and then put a red base like so. It doesn't have to be red actually, you can make it any colour you want. Just had some lag there as well. So there's our base like that. And then for the lifeboat, on top of that you want to build the base of the lifeboats 5 long for the keel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 at each end like that, and then the sides like that. Very basic, and then cover like that. That's the lifeboat. And then a cover for it, we're going to use carpet. We use red carpet to match the rest of the ship, or the rest of the red decoration. And there we go. So there's the lifeboat done there. And there's going to be a little box in front of it, which is going to be 3 wide. So in front of the lifeboat, just 2 blocks forward. Actually, you have to cut into the deck for that. So cut 3, put a 3 block, 2 blocks high like that, little box like that. So that's that detail done there. And that's that. So and then what we're going to need then is going to get our fence again. And we're going to put another antenna on the centre back of the deck house. On the centre back here, we're going to build this antenna 10 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 high like that. Marvellous. And then a little steam pipe we're going to use. I'm just trying to work out what colour that one we use on the prototype. I think it was nether brick fence. We'll use that one. And on the back right corner, we're just going to put 4 high. So on the back corner there, 1, 2, 3, 4 there like that. That's a little exhaust there. So that's that bit of detail done there. Marvellous. So that's that bit done there. Tugboat's taking shape. So what I should do now, I should do another jump cut while I work out what to do, and then we should move on. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So we're just going to be finishing off the details now. So we're going to go to the stern of the ship, and what we're going to do there is do the ship's propeller, which is, well, 5 blocks basically. So what we're going to do, go underneath the fantail of the stern and remove the sign. Bonk. And then whatever colour you're using, I used yellow terracotta for the propeller, so I'll get that yellow terracotta-y. And what we do, just on the back vertical part of the stern here underneath, just put 3 blocks like that, and then 1 block each side like that for the propeller, and that is literally it. And then for the rudder, attached to that, 3 red blocks there, and then another 3 like that. And that is as sophisticated and as detailed as a propeller and rudder that's going to be. So that's that. So what we'll do now, fly back to the front of the ship, and what we're going to do, we're going to show quickly look at the prototype because I've forgotten what I'm doing. Okay, so what we're going to do, if you go to the front box, actually go to the ridge, the ridge which is the highest ridge. So you've got the front of the ship, the very tip of the bow, and then you've got this ridge just here. what you do, go to the center block just behind it, so just to here, there's the center point. Go one to the side and add 2 blocks high like that in black or any colour you want. And then get your fence post, which I keep putting away, and then just put the fence post between like that for a little bit of detail. And then for the bollards in this area, we're going to get our anvils, which I can never remember where they are. They in there. No, they in there. No, where do you get anvils from? Oh damn it, where do you get anvils from? Oh, there they are, anvils. Anvils are always handy, just whenever you can find them. So what we're going to do, just inside of the, or actually to the side of those 2 black blocks there, put our bollards there, and a pair of bollards there. And that's how that should look. So that is pretty much all the detail on the front of the ship. You can add a few more details if you want to. Like I say, this is well, sort of a work in progress. If you want, you can make as many changes to it you want, as long as you remember to give credit for the original design. That's all I ask for, because I'm a bit stingy. So what we do now is to add some tanks, water tanks or fuel tanks. Imagine they're water tanks to the back end of the superstructure. So these things are made out of, I think, nether brick. If I find nether brick again. Just take into account that I built this in 1.12.2, so you can adjust the tanks if you want to. So I think, what should we build them in? There's all sorts of fancy colours, isn't there? Tell you what, build them in. We'll build them in smooth redstone. Yeah, smooth redstone. Why not? Is it redstone? No, sandstone. Red sandstone. We use that. So what we'll do, from the centre behind, you got the centre antenna here behind the superstructure. Go 2 blocks back from there, and we'll put a block like that, and then you're going to attach to that the stairs. So these stairs are going to be upside down each side. So 2 that side there, and then 2 that side there. And then you can remove the centre block, replace that with stairs. So you can see they're upside down stairs, and then upside down stairs on the back of it, and then upside down, and then upright stairs on the top of it to make it look like it's a sort of a cylinder. And there you go. So it's a cylindrical shape. Nothing special, of course, but that's how that is there. And then we do again what we did on the front of the ship with the black blocks. We just go get the black blocks again. I used black concrete, didn't I? There's black concrete again. I need more space on this ship because there's not enough room to do anything. Or not the ship, this bar down here. I need all the blocks I need. Anyway, go back 2 blocks from the tank. Go 1, 2, and then out 1, and then we put 2 blocks there, and then to the side of that 2 blocks again, and then again 2 blocks and 2 blocks again. So it's basically 4 pillars like that, and then getting your wood fence again, just between them, just between the 2 outside ones, just put fence posts like that to create that detail there. Now on the prototype, did I do? Yes, I did. I did 2 tanks again. Actually, what we'll do from the wood, from the black blocks again, we'll put fence post there and fence post there like that to make it look like sort of water tanks and water pipes and things like that. I'm not sure if it is water pipes or it's just the equipment they use. I don't know what it is. I'm not nautically termed in that department, but anyway. So what we're going to do 2 more of those water tanks or tanks, and they're going to be longitude. So we're going to go to the back end, to the centre wood posts, and to the back of them we go 1, 2, 3 back, and then put a block, and we're going to put 2 water tanks or whatever they are facing backwards, and these are going to be 5 long again. So put upside down stairs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then tanks on top, or stairs on top, stairs on the back, stairs on top, like that. So that's 1 set there, and then do the same with the other one. So 2 blocks back from the centre there, and then we just do the same design, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then same again. Get the stairs the right way around, Rich, come on. And then same on the other side. So the 2 cylindrical shaped thingy-ma-whatsits like that, and they sit like that, and that is those 2 detailed thingy-ma-jiggy-ma-whatsits there. And then last job is just 4 more pillars, black pillars again. These ones are in a square, so go from the back of the tanks, go 1, 2, 3, and 1 out to the side, put 2 pillars there, and then a 2 pillar the opposite, and then a 1 block gap, 4 blocks, 2 pillar like that, and then you can join these together on the sides like that, and that is our tugboat done. All this stuff on the back here is sort of improv because, like I said, I didn't know exactly what I was doing with it. It's a fictional tug, and there's lag then as well, but it's a fictional tug. Me and Bri put it together, and yeah, it's not a bad looking tug. So that's the Solent tugboat all done, and looking very Christmassy in its colour scheme. And I hope it was a good tutorial for you to follow. I know I was going a bit fast at times, but I wanted to get it done as quickly as possible with a bit of quality, if you know what I mean. But that's the little Christmas build, if you know what I mean. It's a thing done before Christmas. And yeah, that's the Solent tugboat. And like I say, if you found that interesting and like this, then give me a like, a comment, subscribe, and all things like that. Because I do more of these things. I mean, over there we've got the Queen Mary 2. We've got the Carpathia down there. Got Edmund Fitzgerald, got the SS United States. If you're familiar with these builds, then you know what I'm talking about. If you're new to the channel, then check those other ones out. There are many more on this map, and there are many more on the channel, so have a look around. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this build. So this is me, Rich, signing off, logging off and disappearing, and hope to see you all soon. And I hope you enjoy the build, and see you all soon. Bye for now.